Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Dragons forward George Burgess charged over sexual touching allegation by Adam Pengilly, Jenny Noyes and Christian Nicolussi. Updated March 21, 2022, 3.52 p.m. First published at 3:09 p.m. Save login, register or subscribe to save articles for later. Share normal text size, larger text size, very large text size. St. George Illawarra Dragons forward George Burgess has been charged with sexually touching another person without consent and will face court next month. The Big Englishman fronted media on Monday morning before police ordered him to be interviewed over the incident, which is alleged to have occurred in Sydney earlier this month. He told the Dragons he would deny the allegations and was then arrested at 4:40 p.m. at Mascot Police Station. Dragons forward George Burgess credit. Getty NSW Police released a holding statement on Monday night, which said, "A man has been charged over an alleged sexual touching earlier this month." Earlier this month, officers from South Sydney Police Area Command commenced an investigation following reports a woman had been sexually touched by a man known to her on Tuesday, 8 March 2022. Following inquiries, a 29-year-old man was arrested at Mascot Police Station about 4:40 p.m. today, Monday 21 March 2022. He was charged with sexually touch another person without consent and granted conditional bail to appear at Downing Centre Local Court on Wednesday 13 April 2022. The Herald contacted Burgess for comment during the day. His England-based manager Chris Sisley could also not be reached for comment. The NRL and the Dragons were caught completely off guard by the allegations when notified on Monday, prompting St. George Illawarra to release a statement which read, "The St. George Illawarra Dragons have been made aware of a matter involving one of its players by the NRL Integrity Unit. The Dragons are working closely with all parties, as the matter is under police investigation. The Dragons will be making no further comment at this stage." Burgess, who won the 2014 South Sydney Premiership with brothers Sam and Tom, is due to play in the Dragons' local derby against Cronulla at Wollongong's WIN Stadium on Thursday night. He expressed his delight at returning to the NRL after an almost 3-year absence and the excitement at the prospect of a first clash wearing the red V against bitter rivals Cronulla. According to sources, Burgess professed his innocence before being interviewed by police. He is the father of 3 children with wife, Joanna. Dragons coach Anthony Griffin declined to comment on whether Burgess would be selected for the match on Thursday night. St. George Illawarra will announce a 24-man squad on Tuesday. NRL clubs are bound to report integrity matters involving their players once they become aware of them, but St. George Illawarra officials were told of the police interest in Burgess by the Code's Integrity Unit. The alleged incident happened only 2 days before the start of the NRL season opener between the Panthers and Sea Eagles. Burgess' first match was an NSW Cup fixture a couple of days later before his round 2 call-up to the NRL. The Dragons did not train the day in question. Burgess, who resides in Wollongong, made his Dragons debut last weekend after being handed an NRL lifeline by the club on a cut-price deal and following major hip resurfacing surgery, which threatened his career. He became the first league player in the world to return from the major hip procedure. The Dragons stood by former State of Origin player Jack de Belin through his high-profile sexual assault trial before 2 juries failed to reach a verdict on 5 of the 6 charges against him, and found him not guilty of the 6th. De Belin was sidelined from the NRL for more than 2 years under the NRL's no-fault stand-down policy before being cleared to return to the field last year after his criminal proceedings had finished. Thank you for reading the Herald. This article is complimentary. Register or log in now to read more articles and unlock extra benefits. No payment required. Read more. Continue with Google, continue with Apple, or email address continue by continuing. You agree to your personal information being collected under a privacy policy and accept our terms of use. Hide content.